did in season 4 or 5.
Didn't get hurt at all?
Didn't.
Although you ask him to get into the back seat of a car, and he rips the scalp off.
Yeah. Have y'all heard that story?
No. Oh yeah, this is a good story.
It was first episode of season 3.
Yeah.
Drinking bleach.
When Bobby drives his car, the Chevelle, like into the scene.
In the restaurant or something?
Yeah, and then we jump in the car and peels out.
So Bobby's Chevelle, it was supposed to look like an old beater, so it was a 2-door, like 67 Chevelle, no weather stripping on the windows, it's all rusted out, and so Kim Manners is directing. It was like the first one about the 4 Horsemen, or something, whatever, 7 Deadly Sins, I think it might have been called. Something about, I think it was season 3, episode 1. And so we're shooting the sequence, and I'm not a short person, and Bobby and Dean get in the front seat, and so I have to hop into the back seat. It's not really, it's not
a minivan.
There's no delicate way
no sliding door
for me to like crawl into, it's not gonna look very graceful. And so I have to like open the door, get the little latch on this vintage car to put the seat forward and kind of crawl in. And Manners is yelling, Kim Manners is yelling from the village where he's watching playback. He's like, "Hurry up, you're running from a demon." I'm like, Kim, I'm not 5'2", dude. Like, it takes me a while to make myself fit into this seat. He's like, "Well, we're only a 42-minute show." Because I was on shows for 42 minutes with 18 minutes commercials. And so I was like, all right, I got it. And so we, did take 2, and did take 3, and did take 4. And I'm just basically launching myself in the car. I'm banging into everything. And then after probably 5 or 6 more takes, our key hair
well, no, it was like after the 3rd take or something.
Jeannie Chow
comes up and starts like fixing his
fixing
hair.
my hair, yeah.
And she
looks
pulls a clump of hair out and goes.
She's like,
and like doesn't say anything, just like, oh my gosh, he's losing his hair. She was like, okay, started thinking about like, we're gonna have to get him on Rogaine, we're gonna have to like starts like formulating a plan, and then comes back the next take and takes off now. Not just hair, but there's like now skin attached and like blood.
Scalp.
And she's like, what is? And finally she like looks at your hair and you were scalping yourself off the top of the car every time you got in.
Yeah, the window didn't have weather stripping, so it was just exposed metal. I didn't get a tetanus shot, so I'm just trying to launch in. I'm banging everything, so I'm like, whatever. But the metal was pulling. Yeah, I hit my head on a lot of stuff. Y'all can't tell. So I had scalped myself, literally. Like I had taken off. Funny enough, years later, when I had the Crossroads Demon thing, so Jeannie had given it to Robin, our on-set props, and Robin had like put it in the safe, like
the hair
with the scalp, and I used it as my Crossroads Demon summoning thing. Yeah. So.
Listen, we're serious about our summoning skills, okay?
Yeah. So, but again, no stuntman required. I was getting into a vehicle, and I lost my scalp.